It's time now for this week's edition of the Byers Beat, a weekly column. 5 on your side's Christine Byers writes for KSTK.com that takes a deeper dive into crime-related stories.
And this week, Christine joins us with a look at a question that has come up often these days. Does the St. Louis Police Department have enough police officers? So can you tell us more about this picture, which really says a lot about the current temperature of what's going on within the department?
Sure, Kelly. So in January, a source sent me a picture of basically a pile of police uniforms that has been amassing as police officers are leaving the department. And it was about 7 feet tall by about 10 feet wide. And I just got an updated version of that picture this week, and it has more than doubled in size. And it's quite something to behold. It's blocking some doorways, and it's just growing bigger.
They're obviously showing this picture to show a point. So how many officers have left?
So the police union just yesterday was citing the pension board statistics and said 819 officers have left the department since 2017. And so the police department, I asked them, well, how many have you hired in that same time period? And their answer was 656. So clearly the hiring has not kept up with the retirements, the resignations, and officers just leaving in general.
I know that there is an issue with a police officer shortage throughout the country, but here in St. Louis, are there enough police officers? Does the city really have enough officers to fight crime?
Sure. I mean, it really depends on who you ask. So the mayor says that there are plenty of police officers per capita when you compare St. Louis to other cities. Her public safety director, Dan Isom, who is a former police chief in the city of St. Louis, he says the same thing, but that they need to be better deployed. Now you ask the police union, and I've also obtained an internal memo from the police chief that says, no, there is an officer shortage. There is a need for more officers. And my go-to person on this issue, who I feel is the most impartial, is a criminologist, local criminologist. His name is Richard Rosenfeld. He has studied these issues time and again. And his conclusion is actually the police department does have enough officers per capita, but that's not the whole story. The issue is crime rate. Does the city have enough officers when it comes to crime rate? And he says the answer is no. We should have, in his opinion, about 200 to 300 more officers.
Well, that's great, but how do you get these officers? Because now police officers need to be everything to everybody, and recruiting is really hard, not just in St. Louis, but all across the country.
And pay, there's so many factors.
Right.
Absolutely. I mean, that's certainly been a factor here recently when we have St. Louis County Police Department, Jefferson County Sheriff's Department, and all the municipalities right on top of the city that are offering better pay. And again, this industry is not immune from the Great Resignation and the worker shortage overall.
All right, Christine,
Good
thanks
stuff.
very much.